Now, this is shocking. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been named as being in one of Diddy's freak-off tapes. But is this actually true? Let's discuss. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah. Let's jump into this madness, shall we? So, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been named as being in one of Diddy's freak-off tapes. Now, there is no actual evidence that this is the case in the first place, they've just been named. There's also no evidence or suggestion of any wrongdoing by Hazza or Megxi. And I would say that this is to be treated extremely highly as opinion, conspiracy, theory, whatever. Do your own research, you guys. Come to your own conclusions. But a lady by the name of Jaguar Wright has listed Megxi and Hazza as being in one of Diddy's freak-off tapes. Now, to be honest, I don't know if I believe this or not, but you know what? Hear it for yourself and you guys can decide.
I'm going to tell you who I believe is on the tapes. I believe Barack Obama got a tape.
Yeah, he playing hide the hot dog.
I know Jennifer Lopez has multiple tapes.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
I know Beyonce got a tape.
Ooh.
I definitely know they probably recycled some old Stevie J and Eve stuff. I know Drake got a tape. I know Rihanna got a tape. I know Chris Brown's on one of them tapes. I know Trey Songz has been like a supporting actor in many freak-off films. Definitely Usher. I think what would shock people are the politicians. And the royals that were on that tape. And I'm still trying to figure out when Harry and Meghan are going to be honest about their freak-off tape.
Yeah.
There you go. So, Jaguar Wright has listed Megxi and Hazza as being in one of Diddy's freak-off tapes. Now, again, we don't know if really that's the case or not. There's no evidence or suggestion that that is the case. Only Jaguar Wright saying that, yeah, Megxi and Hazza are on in a freak-off tape. Again, I don't know if I believe this or not. Let me know in the description, in the comments down below, whether you actually believe Jaguar Wright and if you believe that Megxi and Hazza could be on one of those tapes or not. Now, what's really kind of weird about all of this is that Prince Hazza was linked earlier on this year to one of Diddy's lawsuits against him. Now, again, there is no evidence or suggestion of any wrongdoing by Hazza by simply just being named in this lawsuit. But, you know, this lawsuit said that Diddy is said to have drawn guests to his infamous parties through his VIP associations with, quote, celebrities such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries like British royal Prince Harry. Now, with all of that was said, in that sentence, the only person that was named was Prince Harry. Very, very interesting, right? Again, I have to be very, very clear on this. There's no evidence or suggestion of any wrongdoing by Hazza by simply just being named in this lawsuit. Furthermore, there's no actual evidence that Hazza and Megxi are in any of Diddy's freak-off tapes. We only have Jaguar Wright on that TikTok video saying that they're in one. But do you actually believe her or not? Do you take her at her word or not? Now, for all those that are wondering who the actual deuce is Jaguar Wright, well, for those that don't know, she's an American musician, first spotted by The Roots in '98 and later went on to tour with them. In 2001, she was a backup singer for Jay-Z on Unplugged on MTV. She released 2 studio albums. She's featured on songs with Jay-Z, The Roots, Curse, Blackalicious. So she has been in the music industry, right? In 2020, she started to make headlines for speaking out about her fallouts with artists such as Jill Scott, Mary J. Blige. She again then popped up in 2022 when she did an interview speaking about the dark side of the music industry and discussed some of the allegations against Diddy. Now, how does she actually know Diddy? Well, she was part of the music industry in the 90s and the noughties and was often running in the same circles as Diddy. She also claims to have been at Diddy's parties and witnessed how the events operate. She's even suggested that she went to parties with the intention of actually rescuing potential survivors. In a video shared to social media, she asked, quote, "Who is going to help them? What HR department do you know that has worked for any of these labels?" So for those that are wondering, well, yeah, I can watch this, but who the deuce is Jaguar, right? Well, she's been in the music industry herself. She's ran in the same circles as Diddy. She claims that she's been at these parties and so has witnessed what's been going on. She's also claimed that at some point she went to the parties to specifically try and rescue the women before it even got that far kind of situation, right? So it seems like, again, if we take her at a word, she does have first-hand experience of these parties and what happens with them. And so now knowing that and watching this particular TikTok video, do you believe anything that she's saying here in terms of who is on these, quote, freak-off tapes? Specifically, do you believe that Hazza and Megzy are on one of these freak-off tapes? Now, if I'm going to be really, really honest with myself, if someone put a firearm to my head and be like, you've got to choose, honestly, I'd be like, no. I really, really don't believe it. I don't believe Jaguar right when she's saying that Hazza and Megzy are on one of these tapes. It makes, to me, 0 sense. Now, Jaguar Wright ran in the same circles as Diddy. So it makes sense that she does have experience with Diddy and the parties. However, Hazza and Megzy, by my knowledge, does not run in the same circles as Diddy. Why would they go to one of Diddy's parties in the first place? I'm just asking for a friend there. And why would Megzy and Hazza be so stupid to actually appear on a freak-off tape? To me, it's well out of character. To me, it makes 0 sense why they would be at one of those parties in the first place. So for me personally, if I'm really going to dig down and be honest and give an answer as to whether I believe Jaguar right or not when she lists Hazza and Megzy as being in one of those tapes, I don't believe her. Until we see further evidence, at this point, I do not believe her whatsoever. So with that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, wait until the next video tomorrow because things get even weirder. I have found out that Hazza and Megzy's charity, the Archewell Foundation, has something in common with one of Diddy's charities. Wait for it. Wait for it. I've uncovered something. I'm going to present it to you guys tomorrow because things have got even weirder. And if you don't want to miss that, and I bet you don't, then make sure on your way out you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that go play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions on whether you believe Jaguar right or not, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.